My story, part 4. 2022. The divorce was finalized in the last 6 months, and my children and I moved into a new space of ourselves. We're now learning a new routine, new neighborhood, new family dynamics. The more I learned about myself, the more I started to put boundaries up to protect the value I carry. The toughest things to learn from a former people pleaser's perspective is saying no. I was such a yes lady. Whatever's needed, I was there. Whoever needed me, I was there. All things for all people. That was my model. Because I needed to feel significant. I needed to feel like I matter and I was valued by others. Think of here. The layer of self-doing was rooted deep into my veins. Being raised in a performance-based culture, without doing something, I equal to nothing. Unpacking the motive behind my action was a fascinating journey. One that I didn't realize I had a selfish motive behind my good deeds. God has to slowly and gently peel that layer off to show me I am loved no matter what. The journey was not easy, and it's an unfamiliar territory that I had to walk through. I remember one afternoon, I needed to go for a jog in the middle of the day because I felt an eruption of pain surging up from my heart, and I didn't know what else to do. After coming back from my long jog, I just sat on the kitchen floor and wept until I couldn't weep no more. As my tears dried up, I heard a whisper from heavens confirming one of my purposes of my surrender was breaking generational chains. I was in so much pain that I didn't know what to do with myself. I wanted to stop. I wanted to turn my back to the black hole and go back to the familiarity of people pleasing, even though that was unhealthy for me, because at least I knew what it feels like. I knew how to manipulate and maneuver my way around the traps. But as a parent, you would do anything for your children, even though it meant I needed to go to hell and back. I didn't want my children to have to go through the same path that I did. I wanted more for them. I wanted the best for them. That was my motivation to keep moving forward. Looking back now, I have to deal with some difficult times all by myself. When I was in it, I just didn't realize the environment I was living in. It was probably one of the darkest moments of my life. Going to the extreme, I even flipped God off at the end of 2020. Yep, I did. I felt like I was always chasing after him. I was constantly wanting to improve on my walk with him. I was always doing something for him. It's always me doing something. Me. Everything was me starting something. I was tired. I was angry. I was just feeling exhausted in every way. I finally gave up. I didn't want to worship anymore. I didn't really want to go to service. And I went because I wanted to make sure my children go to church. I still believe in Jesus, the Son of God, who's the Savior of the world. So I wanted to make sure my children will continue to learn. But inside, I was having an emotional meltdown, as if waves after waves of anger, bitterness, resentment, and frustration was crashing into my soul, every waking day. I couldn't shake it off, and I finally told God, if you're the God who said he is love, then show me. I need proof. I'm not going to do a damn thing anymore. Not worshiping, not listening to sermons, not reading the Bible. I'm tired of doing and striving. I simply just don't have the strength to do things anymore. I gave up. Just come and rescue me out of the sea of pain. That was it. I was fed up and I was done.